Okay, today is June 4th, Saturday. It's about 8 o'clock and it is cold. It is 8 a.m. It is about 8 degrees Celsius, and for all of our American viewers, all 2 of you, that's what, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is cold. It is Saturday, June 4th, and we're starting at Caledon Side Road where we left off last week, and we're going about 16 kilometers today, other side of Orangeville, close to Orangeville. So we are at the Glen Haffey Side Trail area. The blues are going down, and we're going over the stile to stay on the Bruce. Okay, just starting now. So we're not taking that Glen Haffey side trail right there. We're staying on the Bruce here. I can't believe how cold it is for a June day. Okay, here we go. We've come out of the woods right away, and we're into this open field section. So if anybody doing this wants a little place to picnic, it's a nice little picnic table, and it's a very quiet area. So we're out in the open. It is cold. Yes, I know I've said it 3 times already. It is cold. A funky looking tree over here, and we're heading down now through this section. When we dropped the first car off, the place where we dropped it off was Mosquito Haven, which was surprising considering how cold it is. But through here, no mosquitoes to worry about. So Karen, we still didn't get bug spray, so hopefully it's going to be just like it is right now. There's no mosquitoes to worry about, and we're just working down here. Okay, we're coming up to a boardwalk with a bent tree over top of it. And oh, and a little stream too. We've got a little stream happening here. Just cutting its way through the ground there. All right, so we've had a boardwalk so far, and our first bridge now. This is a little bit bigger stream. Oh look, it's a fork. It's a mini Forks of the Thames, because there's 2 Forks of the Credit, because there's 2 streams coming, intersecting together there, and then it flows downstream. We're in this section of the woods here. It's very quiet. I'll give you a 360. There's nobody around now. It's kind of rolling hill area. So we're going up and down, not significant up and down, just a little bit, but we're just working our way through this section here. Okay, another bridge, another stream. Lots of bridges and streams so far, and they're all flowing pretty good. That one's flowing down quite a ways. I can see quite a ways down. Okay, this is through a drainage ditch, so I wasn't going to get it, but I am, because the streams are getting wider and wider. This one's about, I don't know, 5 feet wide, flowing down, but it's just through. We're on the top of the dirt here, and this through this drainage ditch. And we're still working our way through this forest. If anybody decides they want to do this section, it's nice because you've got the canopy of the leaves and the trees. So on a sunny day, it wouldn't be too bad in here. It would stay cool. It's pretty dark right now. I know the darkness doesn't show on the GoPro, but I'm guessing, you know, it would be darkness wise like it would be 8:30, 8:45 at night when you're in this section of the forest. Going through another section of woods here, very dark inside here. GoPro doesn't show the darkness, but it's very dark in here. It's very thick. The trees are really dense, close together. It's very dark. If it was cloudy, it'd probably be almost like night. We've exited that section of dark woods out into this open field area, and the stills will show we've been doing, you know, probably maybe a story climb here, story climb there, and then down again. So here's another one coming up. This one, what would you say? 2-3 story? 2 story? This one here coming up. Okay, so it's another 1 story coming up. We've been kind of doing 1 stories up and down the last little bit. Still working through this section. Finally come to the top of this crest here, and you could see for 50 miles, quite a ways, way off into the distance from here. You can't see it on the GoPro very well, but I think we got a picture of it, so hopefully it shows. And back to the left. So the climb so far have only been 1 story. Looks like this one's going to be about well, can't see around the bend, but looks like it's about a 3-story climb. We're going to be turning right, and it looks like it's still climbing up. So maybe, yeah, probably 3 by the time we're done. For about 50 meters now, we've been going through this very narrow section of trail where just enough to squeeze through, but the branches and the leaves and the weeds are touching you. So looks like we're going to do a tick check probably when we get through this section, because we're brushing up against all this stuff. Following along this little narrow lip right over the side here, and that must be Highway 9 below. We're going to be heading down over to that, but we've got this little narrow lip that's well secured with these logs, and working our way backwards. Coming down, and that's Highway 9. We're going to be crossing over it to get to the other side. So we must have climbed more than we descended, because this was probably a good 3-story descent. And it's a busy highway, you can hear it. We crossed busy Highway 9, luckily dodging through, and now we're heading back into the woods. We're just navigating down this steep descent. We've come from, I don't know, about 1.5 stories high, dropping another 1.5 stories, so maybe 2.5, a drop, a descent. So it's an easy descent. It's just right next to the highway. We're going to be following along Highway 9 for a little ways, just in the woods section here. And it's getting dark again because there's heavy foliage and dense trees again. Oh, and there's a tiny tiny little bridge. You can hear the water running. You can't see it though. I can hear the water, but oh, there's a stream down there. Over this boardwalk here, and you can see the horse tails have all opened right up compared to last week. They were just starting to open up. There's a lot of them in the ferns along the way on this boardwalk here. At least we're going the right way now. All right, another bridge, wide stream, a good 15 feet wide probably, and even wider down as it's heading downstream, maybe 20 feet wide. It's a nice flowing stream. The ducks in the water, but now we're on the other side where we're supposed to be. All right, so we've been doing this steady climb now for a good 100 meters at least, and it's still going up. And I'm guessing we've already done 5 or 6. It's very gentle, but you can, I don't know if you can see ahead. So very gentle, but it's another story ahead, and we've been doing that for quite a distance. So I'm guessing we're gonna go up another story, and it's gonna have been a 7-story. Well, you can see below, we came from way down there. All right. Okay, so let's say 11 story. We came from 11 stories down. Very gentle, but constant climb. So probably 11 stories in total by the time we get to the end of this. We're back out into this open field here. A whole bunch of mini pine trees. Looks like they've been planted a year or two ago. Row upon row of pine trees, you can see. Yeah, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. No, we're going the right way. We're not doing that again. We're going to pay attention where we're going, but you can see they're all rowed up. So these were planted. Nice fresh pine trees. And we are not going to miss another marker the rest of the day. We've got a picture of this tree, but it almost looks like a bonsai tree, doesn't it? Kind of like a bonsai shaped tree. All wily. It's cool. Just still following along this nicely groomed trail section here. I'll give you a 360. We came from that tree line way back there, and on following on the right hand side of us, just to drop off into a wooded area. But this is pretty easy, this section here. I think we're still in that Glen Haffey conservation area, so it's well maintained for anybody who wants to do Glen Haffey. Okay, doing another climb. You can't see from bottom to top because it's a windy one. Probably 2 kilometers already, or 2 kilometers, sorry, 2 stories already. And judging from around this bend, another 3 to go. Waited for us around the bend, another 2 stories up. I'm guessing we probably would have done a solid 10 by the time we're done this. Unless around that bend there's going to be some more. We'll see. Been into the rocks in a while. We just started into a little bit of a rocky section. Not significant, rooty rocky section here, and some climbing. Hopefully it's brief. Doesn't, I mean, not like other sections, but just enough. Okay, so we've been kind of meandering side to side, coming down from the top of where we did, because we did do that 11-story climb earlier, and here's kind of a broken up junky section here. And I think we're finally leveling off, so we've been descending, doing it. No, we're still, oh, we're going up. Okay, we're going up, but we're just kind of meandering through here. Back up we go. Doing a climb again. I'll give you a 360. We're in the middle, there's nobody around. We're buried in the woods here, which is funny because it's been a busy, it's been a warm sunny day now. You'd think there'd be more people out. Oh, I better catch up. We've sure done a lot of climbing in this section. I lost count of how much climbing we've done. But we're finally out. Let's go read the monument. There you go. This is a nice little break from all that climbing we've done in the woods. Leveled off and quite a view below. Okay, this is the rest bench they talked about on the maps, and wow, you don't get to appreciate this. Wow, I don't know how. Oh, look, there's a skyline way over there, but wow, that's quite a view. That's very impressive. Very impressive. See for quite the distance. A little sit on that bench, which was nice. Split a granola bar. Stared out at the scenic view. Switched up my hat, so hopefully my GoPro is straight. And just still following along this nicely cut section of the trail here. But that's, I think we're going up to that road over to the left. So we're a little more energized now because we're not doing a straight climb up, and now we're continuing on. Okay, for those following along, map 17 is in the history book. We're now on to map 18, Ockley Valley map. Reached Mono 7th line, and a stile to go over. Fairly high one. Over the stile, we're going to be turning to the right. Okay, we're walking up 7th line here. Anybody looking for a tractor? It's a cute little tractor. I don't think it's for sale, but up 7th line here. We'll be turning left at some point. Like we're making a left here off of this 7th line. A little dipsy doodle down and up. Oh, look at this, Eric. Look at this. Wow, look at that mushroom. That's incredible. And stop texting me when I'm on the hiking trail. There's a down and up there. Coming up. Another section, a narrow section, path again. We'll have to do another tick check, because as you can see, it's just wide enough for us to fit through. And looks like we're coming into this wooded area. Or maybe not, just skirting along the side of it. A long, lonely section of trail. Just skirting along these shrubs here. Nothing to see. Oh, birdhouses over to the left. A bunch of birdhouses. It's a long section. More birdhouses. Closer to the trail this time. There's another one. There's a whole whack of them down there. Oh, a nice little sitting bench for a rest. Okay, we haven't seen one of these in a while. A bridge. With barely moving water under it. Last water source before Hockley Hollow overnight rest area. So this is, if you need it to fill up, this is the last one where you can fill up your water jugs. All right, we've done a 2-story climb from down there, and we're doing another 2.5 stories up here, so 4 to 5 on this one. It is about old, dilapidated vehicles out in the middle of the field, but there's a truck if anybody wants a truck. So we're crossing over this road here, whatever road it is. Where our parking area is at 45.5, and we're just heading back into the woods. Okay, here's a cool section. These pine trees, so the ground's lined with pine needles. So it's very soft on the feet, and this section is just lined with pine trees. Nice little row upon row. Look at all this. They're tapping here for maple syrup all throughout here, or they're getting ready to start tapping, because I don't see any pails or anything. But all the trees are just, they're all wired up. And a cute little gazebo just ahead. All right, this is quite the operation in here. There are, we've been walking for 50 meters or so, and they're still going with all these hoses on the trees. Still going. Yeah, lots of trees to tap. And nothing interesting to see around here. We just passed the Hockley Side Trail. Hockley Side Trail. Okay, we just passed the Hockley Side Trail. Not a lot to see right now. The ground is solid, hard compressed dirt. No more nice pine needles like we had earlier. But that's fine, and we're just moving along. So right here we're at the junction of the Hockley Hollow Side Trail, which goes down to a camping area, but we're not heading that way, we're heading up so you won't get to see the camping area that's on the map. So if you want, you can go to Dave's Dive. Okay. But if you wanted to go to Dave's Dive, you could. Okay, we're back on Airport Road. We just crossed over the road because we're gonna have to go back into the woods in a second, so. Getting off a busy airport road, heading back up into the woods. And I see a stile ahead, so we'll stop right here. Okay, so we just crossed the airport road. We're at 49 kilometer mark, going over the stile into this open field area. So we're at 49 right now. We've got 3 to go. Airport Road, Dufferin, something or other. Okay, through this section of the trail, there's some more birdhouses built along the side. Skirting along these pine trees here. Meandering down, doing an S for the last little bit, doing an S shape, and just kind of working down. So if you didn't hear that, there's sadness because going down means there's going to be an up. What goes down must come up, or something like that. What goes down must go up. Opposite of the saying. Oh, it looks like we're going way up too. A long way up. Okay, that's looking like a 5-story one. Here we go. Up and down, up and down. Now up again, and up because we've got some stairs this time. Up some more. Up to the top of this ridge. And another memorial plaque. We're just skirting along the side of this ridge here. It's quite a ways down. It's probably 12 stories down. We're just skirting along a little narrow path area along it. And we're going back down. Going down on these steps. I'm sure glad we're not going the other way, because that's a good 15 stories up. And that's not a gentle 15 stories, that's pretty dramatic. So I'm glad in this one case we are going the other way, we're going down. Over this private drive here, just right back into the woods. And here we go. Okay, we just did a nasty climb, vertical. I don't know if you can see, we came from down there, the road's down there. Just a nasty straight up climb. It wasn't, you know, it's only about a 4-story climb, but it was just straight. And we leveled off, and mosquitoes are bad in this section. We've been pretty lucky all day, but just right this section, they're really bad. Wendy, you wanted animals? Right on the trail, there's a big honking raccoon. I don't know. It's a big raccoon. It's dead. Oh, that thing is huge. I don't know. Something happened. Just be careful. It's not sleeping. Oh, really? It's huge, whatever it is. That's a monster. Okay, there's your animal. Okay, we're at the Hemlock Ridge Side Trail. We've been doing a lot of climbing in the last little bit. So because we're at the Hemlock Ridge Side Trail intersection, that means we should only have about 100 meters to go to the car. So we're almost there, but we're still climbing. I don't recall parking up on a hill, but we must have. Hilarious. 100 meters to go and it's going to be straight up. Look at that. All right, here we go. I'll read the picture that was taken of this sign. Not only have you climbed the heights of the Niagara Escarpment in this area, you've reached the peak. Yeah, we feel like we've climbed the heights of Niagara Escarpment. Okay, this is Glacier Valley Side Trail. We're just passing by. Now we've got 4/10 of a kilometer to go. Here we are at 5th Line Mono. We went in there, didn't we? Did we park there? Yes. Okay, looks like I think we parked here somewhere at the end. Well, we came out of the trail really messed up. We went a lot further than we needed to go. So here we are parked where we parked, and it was a lot more than a 17-kilometer day today after the 2 screw-ups.